We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He won the home run derby last year, and if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video. He put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pete Alonso is the second out of the opening frame. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Right side, but it's well fouled. 3-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. In previous duels with deGrom, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. Now here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. One out, nobody on. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
1-1.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
On the ground for Cano at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
Lane 11. 1-1.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Called strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Ball one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. Down low.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Enter in the arcade.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. J.D. Davis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Davis leads off second with nobody out. Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. A runner at second, nobody out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Johan Camargo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
No, that's down.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Nobody out, runner on first. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Mike Soroka is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front, couldn't keep it fair.
2 balls and a strike to count. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. And the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Camargo in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Braves lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Struck him out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The pitch.
That's a foul ball.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in once again, Robinson Cano. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Flips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. The 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he popped him up. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. 1 run is scored, and he's safe.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Josh Tomlin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The set and the 1-2. This is in the air to right. Acuna giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The pitcher, number 50.
The pitcher, Josh Tomlin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball outside.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2-1 to count. Runner at second here with one man out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
No.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5. Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run shot to right center field as we are all tied at 5.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Number 20.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
And that misses, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 0-1 offering. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Walker Lockett, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 61, Walker Lockett.
So here's Johan Camargo. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Davis grabs it cleanly.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Gansby.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Nick Markakis will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Nick Markakis. base hit.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Now back, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly, and it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Atlanta leads it 9-5. Grant Dayton, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
75. Grant Dayton.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Okay.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Digging in once again, J.D. Davis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
the right fielder.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Check swing grounder to the right side. To second for one. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the fourth inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 2-1 home.
Too high.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Full count.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Just hung in there on that one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lined hard toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
11.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
No. 3-1. Ahmed Rosario, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Acuna is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that misses 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Eduardo Nunez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. First and second now, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So striding in, Jeff McNeil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Acuna is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Josh Tomlin is credited with the win. Jacob deGrom is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Tomlin. The loss goes to Jacob deGrom. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.